Today we're using a mower that we have put off for showing you for a year. And the main reason was we didn't have rim guard in the tires on this tractor. This is quite a mower. It's heavy and it sticks out a long ways. So we wanted to make sure we had enough tractor to be able to handle it. I didn't want to show anything that was going to be tipsy. And so far it's handling it really nicely now. Now this area right here is on the neighboring farm. Well, it's the road ditch of the neighboring farm. We mowed this. Actually, Christy mowed this very recently, right, Christy?
Yep, with Vinny.
Yep. So you mowed it with Vinny just a few days ago, so it's not really needing mowing. But you didn't go far enough. I think you ran out of energy.
Yeah, it was getting dark.
So the grass will be a little bit taller up here in just a minute. This is the hardest part for me to mow because I can't really let the mower down all the way on the outside or else I'll scrape up all those rocks. So I'm having to manage that outside wing height all by myself. Still, it's not that hard. It's working great. I'll go a little past you. Trim pretty close without any major effort.
That's nice. You just getting that little top piece there now?
This right down here on this has already been mowed.
You have a cab. You don't have to put up with the flies.
Yeah, you must be getting in some bugs.
I am. Do you feel tipsy at all?
No, I don't feel tipsy at all here. I'm not leaning very much. I may be only leaning, I don't know, 1 or 2 degrees, 5 degrees at the most. But it's fine here. Yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll see if we can get that far side of the ditch on the next pass. That'll be a little more interesting. I believe you're fine. I'll drive right by you. Didn't even chop your toes off.
Hey Tim, you've got a hydraulic line dragging the ground.
Christy just noticed that I have this hydraulic line on the ground, so I don't think I have any zip ties with me. Maybe I could just tuck it up in here a little bit and it'll stay. Yeah, it wasn't probably hurting anything on the ground, but over time it would rub the rubber off the hose. That wouldn't be a good deal. I didn't cut quite even, did I? Because I put a little bit of didn't put quite enough angle on that first time. Oh well, I'm learning.
It looks fine. It's a ditch bank.
It's a ditch bank. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to turn to the left to make that mower go kind of swing out on the stop sign. this is where I'll swing it out. Probably could have done a little better than that. The old telephone post here is not in very good shape. Too many mowing people like me. Whoops. That's one way to keep it from going back for a little while.
A lot of flexibility, doesn't it?
Yeah, it actually does. In addition to the 2 dimensions that it flexes, I can swing it, you know, because I can change the direction on the front wheels of my tractor.
Right.
And that gives me a little bit more flexibility. You know, guys, I've been planning to do a full review of this tractor, or at least as full a review as I can do on it. I'm getting very close to that. So hopefully within the next week or so we'll have that. I just want to make sure that what I say is, you know, as informational as I can possibly provide. This is a very special purpose mower. It's not something that all of us would be able to afford or need. I don't certainly have much need for it. I wanted to see how it worked. I just wanted to play with it. I wanted to see how it worked. I've been very eager to do so. I think my brother Tom could use it on several opportunities that he's got that might be about the only way he could get some of the stuff mowed that he needs to mow. So the only problem is I have trouble trailering it. It's too wide to fit on the trailer, so I'm not sure if I can get it down there. Got a couple of those mare's tails I want to get. Doesn't want those yet.
I think it may have shut off.
Well, it didn't really shut off. It just dug into the dirt. The blade stopped. So.
Okay. You guys are probably wondering how in the world you can hear him and me. So I have my isotunes free in one ear, so I can talk to him. We're connected via phone, and then I'm listening to his microphone on my headset, so I can keep track of, am I getting audio? Actually works pretty well, but I'm connected to the camera via cord. Just a little behind the scenes.
Now I'm in that position again where I'm straddling the ditch bank. It's a little muddy here in this ditch bank.
Well, it did just rain last night.
This is a bizarre accident. I'll have to tell you the story. First, just know that all the phone wires are hanging out of this box now. Second, see a few marks on top of the box. If you remember a few minutes ago, all I did was throw this hose up over here. Well, that wasn't a good idea. That hose got pinched and it's busted. Busted right here. So I had raised the mower deck up I had turned the PTO off. I was waiting for Christy to walk up here. Well, before she got up here, the side was going down. PTO again had been turned off, but it was still spinning slowly. And I happened to be right on top of that telephone post. So it was going down without my knowledge because I didn't know this hose was blown. Unbelievable. What an odd turn of events right there. So let's have a look at those wires and see if any of those got broken. Now this box was laid over before, but the door wasn't open. That's what happened today as part of my project. So I don't know, it looks like they're all still together. In other words, I don't believe the blade got down here into the wires.
I think it just hit the top.
So boy, that would be something to be thankful for.
Who even uses landlines anymore?
The telephone company will probably be finding out tonight who still uses them.
They weren't all stuffed in there like that.
Well, leave it better than you found it. There's a bolt here that's threaded into here. If I get it started, it's a little bit bent up.
There it goes with your Nip-X pliers.
I love these Nip-X pliers. They're a good adjustable wrench. You've got plenty of sizes and they've got little notches in them, so they work on a hex bolt really well. Now it's not going to fit up in here. Here's where my belt hit it. My blades hit it.
It wasn't on there before.
Yeah, I know it wasn't. I think the old box is pretty much shot. Yeah, I think that's a lost cause there.
Yeah, it was just laying like that before anyway. It's been like that for a long time.
There we go. Well, I can't get the wing to fold up now because it'll just spew out oil. So we're going to have to go home with it laying on the road, basically, using the gauge wheel over there. I'm glad we got done with the mowing. Spurting out oil like mad. Well, Christy, I can't even hardly get it into the shed, so I can't use an air-conditioned shed to fix it.
Poor thing.
Next step for me is, have you noticed how good of friends I've been becoming with discounthydraulichose.com?
Well, I've noticed the invoices.
Yeah, so what I've got to do is I've got to take these off. I'll see what kinds of fittings they are. I'm learning a lot about fittings. I'm going to show you guys more about fittings in a later episode about what I've learned about how to tell what kind of fitting you're looking at. But as soon as I get this hose all taken off, I'll measure the length of it. I'll see that this is a 90-degree fitting, and the other end, get all that figured out, and then I'll submit my request through discounthydraulichose.com.
And then we can go do some more mowing.
Yeah, it's kind of sad because we had another landowner here in our neighborhood has, I believe it's a half-mile of road frontage that he wants mowed, and it's got some trees along it. We'll try to do a better job on not breaking the hose next time. In retrospect, I wish I would have let it drag the ground, but I tucked it under here somehow, and it got caught in the expansion mechanism here, I think. I'm just glad we didn't mow all of those telephone lines.
Oh, me too. Our insurance guy might would have had to have been involved with that.
Yeah. And I think he's watching now.
Uh-oh.
And you're wearing the shirt.
I am. I like the shirt.
Well, if this is our last episode due to, being out of business because our insurance guy quit us and we mowed off a bunch of telephone lines, we've really enjoyed the time we've had with you.
Hi, Steve.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim. If there is a next time.
Right.